are fresh off a NIL video on Shador Sanders. But speaking of NILs, speaking of just getting money, we got to talk about Bronny James, who is the #1 NIL athlete, high school, college, it doesn't matter. And he's blowing away the competition. And by the way, I kind of like when nepotism works this way. We want to talk about generational wealth. We want to talk about Bronny James. He has a NIL valuation of $7.2 million annually. So that's what his projection is on what this high school kid is getting annually. He got more money than LeBron in high school. So you got to remember, in those times, even though it wasn't that long ago, LeBron didn't get paid until he graduated. Get paid for real until he graduated from high school. Then he got the car deals, the shoe deals, and stuff like that. Bronny like, man, I ain't waiting on that. I got 12.5 million followers on my social media. He has signed deals with Beats by Dre, PSD Underwear, and of course, Nike. Gotta love that generational wealth. And he's also signed with Clutch Sports, which is Rich Paul's outfit. He's had a collaboration deal with New Balance. I don't think we're going to see Bronny in New Balance, but the fact is he's going to be brokering more deals for Bronny, especially when he hits college. Now, we're told that his college choices are these just room mill. You know, they kind of keep tight-lipped, but it's Ohio State, which we have seen him in uniform in, Oregon, and USC, whether he's going to stay in LA. Now, Oregon's really interesting, and I think it has a lot to do with Nike. Of course, Nike founder Phil Knight is from the University of Oregon, built up that huge campus and facility out there. And I think there's something to be told, okay, here, and this is the story where I think Oregon is a major player. The NIL valuation is 7.5 million. Well, 7.2 million, whatever it is, over 7 million. And he has this big Nike contract. The nearest person to him is Arch Manning, and Arch is getting paper out there in Texas, $3.7 million. And he only has 237 social media followers. 237, social media followers. So what's causing that disparity? And to me, PSD Underwear is not causing that disparity. Beats by Dre is not, causing that disparity. It's Nike. And yeah, it's been reported LeBron got a $1 billion lifetime deal. Of course, his son, who, anybody in the James family got some talent, need to be endorsed by Nike. But he's really good. Bronny's a 5-star recruit coming out, and they want him to go there. So what do they have to do? Legally pay him a little extra. So I cannot wait to see what he discloses. I think he's going to get a whole lot more paper if he goes up to Oregon, and he'll be able to broker more deals. He may be $100 million athlete playing in March Madness. Who knows? I'm not surprised by anything anymore. Okay, again, I'll round out the list. Number 2 is Arch Manning. Then we got Mikey Williams. He's at a valuation of $3.6 million annually. The Heisman winner, Caleb Williams, is at 3.2. And Livy Doon is at $3.2 million out there at LSU getting that paper. So I want to really talk about the 5-star recruit real quick that Bronny James is. I was thinking, what is his comp? Who does he remind me of? I don't know why Austin Rivers came to mind, but he's way more explosive than that. And the person that came to my mind was Marcus Smart. If you remember Marcus Smart coming out of Oklahoma State, he wasn't really, I'm sure he had his defensive prowess because he's a defensive player of the year, but he was known as an athletic, explosive freak at Oklahoma State. And that's kind of what I'm thinking about Bronny. I got to look up his height compared to Marcus Smart, but he reminds me of that same kind of athlete where they just could jump out of the gym, play defense, shoot, and they're a problem. They're a real problem. But let's look that up. Marcus Smart. This is live real quick. Whenever I put this out, this will be live. Marcus Smart is 6'3". Let's see how big Bronny James is. I think Bronny's like 6'5", if I got that right. No, Bronny's actually 6'2". So I think the comp is correct. He has a playing style more. It reminds me kind of like Austin Rivers, but when he gets around the goal, when he could just jump out of the gym, it's a lot of Marcus Smart. So he's going to be one of those he gets in the league, he's going to be one of those tough guys, especially if he turns it up on the defensive end and he stays explosive on the offensive end, which his genes, you can see that. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Heritage Sports.